What is up, everybody? This is Carl from Techful Goodies, and dun dun dun, a tragedy happened over the holidays. I had my normal Anker headphones on, love them, still enjoy them to this day, but I bent over, and they fell off my head, and shattered, and broke. And I had absolutely no headphones for my trip to Arizona and back. So what did I do? I asked for a pair for Christmas. And what I ended up getting was a JBL 660NC. Okay, so I wanted to branch out from what I've always used, which is all the Anker products, which I absolutely, like I said, still love, but I wanted to branch into the JBL section here. So what I did was did a little bit of research and kind of looked at the different levels of all the I mean, there's tons of them if you look at them, but there's tons of different JBL headphones. So I sort of landed on the Live 660 noise canceling headphones. I wanted noise canceling. I wanted over the ear. And I also really needed good sound to be able to edit videos like this that you're listening to right now. So with the 660, I feel like I landed on a good little medium. They're around, they're around $90-ish, $99, but we were able to catch it with a coupon code during the Christmas season and was able to get a good deal on it. So let's pop these suckers open. So they do come in a pretty nice package here. Just basically open it up and pull out the headphones. And one thing I really do like is the make and the build quality of these headphones. I'll show them up a little closer. In the box, you do have an auxiliary cable if you want to use them non-Bluetooth. You can hook them directly in and use them wired. And it also does come with a USB-C cable for charging. Now, I will tell you that I have not had to charge them since I purchased them. I used them for a 5-hour flight coming back from Arizona. I used them while I was there. I used them while I'm here, so I have not had to charge them yet. So a couple of the features of this headphones and sort of why I chose them. They are wireless Bluetooth, which is something that I wanted, but I also wanted the ability to use the cord. They are adaptive noise canceling, not active noise canceling. That means they adaptively check the surrounding sound and noise cancel based on that. And so far, I've very much enjoyed them. There's a voice assistant like OK Google or Alexa. I don't particularly use any of those yet, but I guess, if that's something you like to use all the time. And they also have a 50-hour battery life. Now, that depends on whether or not you are using the adaptive noise canceling. With the noise canceling on, it's a 40-hour battery life, and with it off, it's a 50-hour battery life. So let's take a look at the headphones themselves. One thing I like about these headphones is that this padding along the top here, it's all cloth, all very nice. Also on the inside, it's not too thick and not too puffy, but it is a nice padding. The ear extenders do come out all the way, and they are metal, which is another thing that I really liked. So with me, I have a pretty tall head, so all the way out fits absolutely perfect. One con that I would say is that these ear pads, as you can tell, are maybe just a little bit small, so they don't go completely around my ears, but I didn't find that to be a problem or a deterrent when I was wearing them and using them on the flight. So as far as buttons on the headphones themselves, you have a standard power button here that you flip up and it'll connect to the Bluetooth device. You have standard volume up, volume down, and play. You have your aux input here. And you also have some voice to text controls here with Alexa or OK Google. If you use either of those, like I said. One other important thing I want to point out about these particular headphones is that they have the ambient aware and talk technology. So what that means is that it allows the adaptive noise cancellation on this to recognize that if someone walks up to you while you're wearing the headphones, it allows them to be able to talk to you and you to be able to hear their voice. A lot of times with normal headphones, over-the-ear headphones, it will actually block out every bit of sound outside of your sort of peripheral or where you're at, which can be good. But at the same time, if someone does walk up to you and you want to be able to talk to them and you want to be able to talk back and hear your own voice so you're not screaming at them, that allows you to have sort of that pass through so that you can kind of hear their voice. But at the same time, with the noise cancellation, it cancels out all the other background noise. And so far, the sound has been great. Like I said, I used it in the airplane for 5 hours and they were great. So going kind of back over the pros and cons, I think the build quality is awesome. The amount of space that this extends allows for sort of larger heads. I think having sort of the USB for charging, for quick charging is great. The additional aux plug to allow you to use them wired as opposed to unwired through Bluetooth is also great. Again, on the inside, you have your left and right clearly marked. The ear pads are extremely soft and comfortable. As far as cons go, the only thing that I can mention is that people have complained that they might be a little bit too tight on your head when you first get them out of the box. That's one thing that I was concerned about because, like I said, I do have a big head. But on my 5-hour flight, I had no issue with them. Never even considered them being too tight. And again, the only other con that I found was that these are a little bit small. They don't go completely around the ear, but I like the compact size of this. And I also wanted to note that it does come with this carrying case. I'm not a big fan of using these carrying cases unless I'm going, it's going to be put away for a while, but if you do want some sort of protection device, it does come with this. Just slide them in there and the headphones, I guess, would be protected while you're traveling. And again, this is the JBL Harman Live 660 NC. If you have these, do me a favor and put a comment down below on what you like about them, what you don't like about them, so everyone can have multiple opinions on sort of this particular headphone in general, so that they can make the right choice when they're making their purchase. If you have any of the other JBL headphones, they have a full range, from super basic to high end. Toss a comment down below and let us know which ones you have and how they've worked for you. And we can have that discussion on whether or not it's worth upgrading from the 660, downgrading to the little bit more cheaper ones if you're not wanting to spend up near $100 or $200 for different headphones. And while you're down there, do me a favor, hit that like button if this helped you out. It would help me out if you hit the like button and subscribe. I'd love to see you back. Again, I'm just a tech guy doing techful goodie stuff, looking at all these tech goodies and talking about them, seeing which ones are the best, seeing which ones we love to buy, and messing around with things. So I appreciate you being here. And again, this is Carl from Techful Goodies, and I'm out.